I woke up this morning and I said, I'm still alive. I am still alive. And that's quite remarkable, actually. It's quite a remarkable fact that lots of us are still alive. And if you've never experienced deep, deep depression, like I'm talking years of darkness, depressed, like suicidal, addiction, self-hatred, if you haven't experienced long lengths of time in the darkness, you won't get it. And be grateful that you won't get it. Be grateful that you might never have to experience that. Because I'll tell you something. Some of us have experienced so much suffering and so much pain and so much grief. Like a deep grief. It's like a hole in your stomach. It's like a wound, right? And it's bleeding and it's a gash. It's like a hole that you walk around with and you are consumed by it. It's like every day you're reminded of the grief and the pain, and you can't fix it. Like you can't just, nothing will band-aid it. Like you might momentarily escape it if you like really, really abuse some substances and like get real out of it, right? Which I do not recommend either, because that's a whole nother ball game that you gonna get caught up in, and that gonna hurt you as well, right? But if you don't understand what I'm talking about, you really don't. Like, you really don't. If you can't relate, you can't relate. And the funniest part of it is, everyone on this planet is suffering in one way or another, okay? And it's like we can't acknowledge that and just try to care. Like, just try and remember that everyone is fighting a battle. Everyone is fighting pain and suffering, one way or another. You know, and don't think that some people have it better than you. You can think of someone out there, you probably follow someone on social media, or there's someone in your life that you think, oh, you know, they've got it all, you know, they've got the money. They might have money, fame, and beauty, right? Money, fame, good looks. I don't know. What else do you guys want? There's someone out there you think's got it all, right? I guarantee you there's pain that person's hiding. There's something in their life. You'd be surprised. You would be surprised what people are hiding under that rug. They are trying so desperately to hide the truth of themselves and their life under that rug and shoving it down where no one will ever find it. Signing deals that no one will ever know about. You do not know what people do to get to where they are, and you do not know anything. All you know is what they tell you. All you know is what they feed you. All you know is what they post. They don't open up. They don't tell you their problems. They don't tell you their darkness, do they? They show you this beautiful part of themselves, right? And that's the reality of who they are inside, okay? But that's all you'll see. Just don't let them fool you anyway. What was I saying? What was I saying? Right. You're lucky to be alive. Alright. You're still alive. You're still fighting. And if you're still watching this, you're probably one great mother effer. Like, you're probably like a superstar. Overcome all the odds. winner who's going to break the matrix and become the greatest version of yourself. And just remember that dark side that tried to take you out, yeah? Remember what you overcame. And you've worked hard for your place in this world. Not that you need to work hard for it at all. You don't need to work hard for your space in this world. You're given that at birth. Everything is given to you at birth. It's the system that takes it away and steals it away and lies to you. It makes you think that you're worth nothing. But that's another story. Just remember everything you've been through, okay? Don't you ever forget it. Don't forget how truly strong you are, how much you have endured, and how much when you get to the top of that mountain, yeah? And you are the top dog, yeah? And you are the goat. When you stand on the top of that mountain, don't you let anyone, and I mean anyone, convince you that you don't deserve to be there. You remember all of the darkness you slayed every day for years. You remember all those tears you cried, all the times you screamed in pain and no one was there to help you. You remember you made it. You're the reason why you're still standing here. And you deserve everything you get, and don't you let anybody take you out. Don't listen to anyone. You are the Alpha and the Omega. You are the King and the Queen. You are the Emperor and the Empress. This is your world. The world is in the palm of your hand, and you decide how it spins. You decide how it works. You decide if it is round or flat. You decide. I've been going through a lot of frustration and anger lately. Like, what can you do, you know, when the frustration and the anger is so big, like, what are you going to do? Go and burn down the whole world? Well, that's not going to help anyone, is it? That's like the level of anger and frustration, you know, that you forget that when someone's real patient and kind and loving and understanding and sweet, you know, you forget that they're actually capable of the extreme opposite end of the scale. After all the bullshit that they've put up with in their life, you forget that there's a lot of forgiveness, and there's a lot of processing of anger and like resentment, and it just gets old. It really gets old because, you know, everywhere you go, there's always some wanker that wants to try you, or, you know, people these days, like, y'all can't even let people in and when you're driving in front of you. Like, there'll be someone wanting to come in and you'll be like, no. Or like someone will let you in, right? And you won't even toot or honk or wave or flash your lights. You won't even say thank you. And I've tried to teach myself now, I'm like, you know what? That kind of stuff used to like really get to me. Because I'm always letting people in, do you know what I mean? I'm always letting someone driving in front of me in. And I thought to myself, I just used to get really annoyed. I was like, motherfuckers, don't even say thank you, do you know what I mean? Yeah, we're all heading somewhere. I just let you in front of me, motherfucker. Yeah. A little thank you might be nice. And then I remembered, a great man once taught me, you know, don't be entitled. Don't be entitled. 50 Cent said that. He said, don't be entitled. And every time I let someone and they don't say thank you to me anymore, you know what I'm like? They don't owe me anything. They owe me nothing. I expect something from them. I expect them to say thank you to me because I let them in front of me. Guess what? I let them in front of me. They don't owe me shit. You know what I mean? No one owes you anything. Not your mum. Yeah? You can thank her, though, if you want. Regardless of how much of a... whoever she is. I know some people have mothers that aren't what we need. Pretty much every mother isn't perfect. Do you know what I mean? There's always something. But the fact is that she birthed you. Yeah, she did decide to have you. That's something, right? You can actually thank her for that. She had you, all right? And now you are alive because of her. So that's something you can thank her for. But no one owes you anything. This life is savage. You are born into this shit show. And you figure it out. Whether or not you're alone or not. Do not expect anything. Do not expect anyone to help you. I mean, definitely expect people to help you because that's how you manifest help. But what I'm saying is, don't feel entitled to. Don't feel entitled for anyone to be anything. Now when I let people in front of me, this is just an example, a small example. Now when I let someone come in front of me when I'm driving, I don't expect a thank you from them. Matter of fact, sometimes I'll make sure that I don't look. I will not let myself acknowledge if they've done it or not. Because it was my choice to let them in. Whatever that means. It might mean good karma. It might mean that I am now in perfect alignment in my day to bump into the right person at the supermarket. Do you know what I mean? And if I hadn't have let them in, right? If I hadn't have let them in front of me, I wouldn't have been in the supermarket at the exact time to accidentally bump into that person that changes my life or whatever, right? And also, if I had have let them in and they didn't say thank you, and that really pissed me off, right? Sent me on a mad tangent for the day, that could have gotten me out of alignment with bumping into whoever as well. It's pretty crazy how life works. And the sad thing is that most people don't realize it. They actually don't realize how spiritual this existence is, and they only believe what they can see with their eyes, and they refuse to actually open their mind up to anything else, which is sad. Like they'll never experience it, and they'll never get it, and they'll let pain destroy them. They'll let pain turn them dark and sour and bitter and evil, and they'll continue on their life and continue to be a part of the problem, continue to drag everything and everyone down around them. So, you can only just try your best, my friend. That's all. That's all you need to do, and you just need to wake up every morning and remind yourself, you know what? I'm still here. I am still alive, and I deserve to be alive, and I do win. And you've got to know it. You've got to know it in your bones. It's like your bones need to know it. We're not thinking anything anymore. We know it. We know we are worthy. We know completely in every single cell in our genetic makeup that we are destined for greatness. Everything that I ever wanted, like the dream house, the car, the money, the job, what else? I don't know. What else do people kind of want? The body. This here, that's the minimum. That is Nothing in compared to what you are capable of. All that stuff, it's like spare change to you. There is an entire, like, ocean that is yours, and you think that 5 drops is success. This is the problem with human beings. We're not even human beings, okay? That's our label that they gave us. You want a house, a car, you want to be rich, you probably want to be famous, you want a great body. Sad to say, that's probably the top 5 things that people want these days. Those are 5 drops out of the entire ocean. That is the difference between a person that can just works in the physical realm and a person that works in the spiritual realm. When you work in the spiritual realm, the ocean, and you know what? The ocean is actually endless. There is no floor to the ocean. The ocean goes round and continues all the way up into the heavens. The ocean, space is the ocean. But that's another story. So, are you going to settle for your 5 drops? Or are you going for the ocean? It's about time you woke up and realized that you are destined for the ocean. And without realizing that, you're never going to get it. You'll get your 5 drops if you're lucky. If you are lucky, you'll get 5 drops. So wake up from this shit show and realize you are destined for the ocean. You are the ocean. You are endless. You are the heavens. You are the Alpha and the Omega. And try and stay patient and don't burn the world down, okay? All right? And, yeah, don't expect nothing from no one. Yeah, all right? And, you're the greatest. And I love you. And you're doing great. And you're still alive. And remember where you came from. And all that you've overcome, and who gives a shit about whatever they say? We don't care, or I don't care what you've got to say. Sorry, get out of my face. Not interested. Don't talk to me ever again. Okay, if you're coming with that attitude, just get out. And remember, people show you this, but this is really what they're working with. So don't let the smokes and mirrors fool you. Smokes and mirrors, the world is a stage. Smokes and mirrors, this is what they're dealing with. Alright, try and have a good day. Go out there and try your best. That's what I'll be doing today. And hopefully I find the courage to post this video, because lately I've been making videos and not posting any of them because, well, the rest of the world likes to film and edit and make things pretty and have their words all figured out and their face all pretty all the time. I like to film myself just the way it is. And lately, it's been pretty messy. It's been pretty messy lately. And when you re-watch yourself back, and it's actually your authentic self, yeah, it's challenging. And because the world is such a frickin' asshole, wankers. No, hardly anyone will get you, relate. They'll just judge you, and that's it. So you know what? I'm going to post this video because I'm not going to let this world boss me around. And neither should you. So I hope you got something out of that. If you're still watching this, you are blessed. I bless you right now. You are blessed. And I guess if you're like one of my haters and you're watching this just because like you're obsessed with me, then I guess I hope that you sort your shit out. Alright. Peace and love. Okay. Alright. Goodbye.